I'm the man, I'm the man, I'm the man. Yes I am, yes I am, yes I am.
Alright, Jacob Kurtenbach with themanservices.com here. I am still painting, and we got 3 coats of white on there. Usually we can get it done in 2. And usually we can get the roller done in 1, so hopefully we can get that done in 2. Just because of that paint grade. So, I haven't cleaned this brush off yet. Usually I clean the brush off, but when I start rollering, but I'm just going to let it hang out. And if you do decide to just let your brush hang out, you're going to want to make sure that it doesn't dry or it's real pain in the butt to clean. So you just want to make sure you just keep priming it, putting paint on there, and then just let it hang out. So I went ahead and shook this thing. Go ahead and put the paint in here. There we go. Get our paintbrush. Clean that up. Go around the edges. And then always make sure we put our rag over it before we seal it to not splatter paint. There we are. So if you remember a couple episodes back, we wrapped this up nice and tight. Now we're going to pull it off and you can see the fruits of my labor. So with a Purdy brush you're not going to get as many. That's a Purdy roller. But you can see right here, see all that fuzz on there? The less expensive rollers that you use, oh that's a big one down there. The less expensive rollers you use, you're gonna get a lot more fuzz and a lot less coverage. So it's worth it to buy the rollers that are a little bit more expensive because you get a lot more coverage, which saves a lot of time. So we got our paint in here. So we want to use a pole, which gives us a lot of reach, so we can get up all the way to the top. And depending on how big your walls are will depend on how long you want your pole. This room we were lucky enough to not have anything in the room. Got everything out of here except for this video equipment and, you know, my good looks. Couldn't get rid of that. But we are painting, and usually if you can't get everything out of the room, just try and pile it in the middle of the room, and then it makes it a little harder, but you can still get a shorter handle which still will give you a little bit of room. Or you can kind of have the roller up high like this and got the bottom half, and then get the bottom half like that, so yeah, you know, don't hit all the stuff in the middle of the room. So with the paint, want to get it right up to, you know, the base of the wall in order not to accidentally step in it. And we are just going to slowly work this thing. And we just want to go slow and work the whole brush or the whole roller with paint. And you always want to go down, slow strokes away from you, and try not to splatter the paint. If you go too fast and you try and make this happen really fast, you're going to splatter paint everywhere, and then you're going to have to clean it. And if you pull it towards you, then you're going to splatter paint on yourself and, you know, your shoes or slacks, you know, your suit if you're wearing a suit when you're painting, because, you know, most people do. Anyhow. Standard issue cut off jeans is what I got. Slacks at the dry cleaners. So here's the key. So you don't want to start right next to the wall because there's going to leave a drip edge. So you don't want to start close to the bottom because you're going to leave a drip edge. So we're going to start a little bit off the wall. We're going to roll it up there. Usually takes a couple times to get it rolling right. we're just gonna put that on there. The more you use the roller, the easier it's gonna start rolling on the wall for you. We want it nice and primed. It's not rolling quite properly for me. It's an older roller handle. Sure you guys won't have that problem using brand new ones. Why are you rolling? Why are you not rolling? Alright, there we go. Getting the roll going there. Come on, thing. Alright, starting to roll. There we go. Probably need to oil it a little bit, but I'm using water-based paint, so that's probably why it's not working properly. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and make a mess of this since I'm just showing you guys how to do this. So now we got this roller rolling properly. And so after you get it all on the wall, you're just going to roll back across it like so. And then every time you go a little bit further down the wall. This roller is giving me a lot of trouble here. Alright. So we'll start here, roll up. This roller is still not cooperating. Make sure you guys get yourself a new roller handle so you don't have this problem like I'm having. We have the paint down here, so we're just going to go ahead and cover that. Not worry about it. So even though it's dragging, I don't know if you can see it in the camera or not, the roller is dragging up the wall, so you don't want to leave any paint on the wall when it's dragging. You might have this problem, you might not. So it seems to be working better. Nope. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. So you just want to make sure it rolls. And when you push really hard, it'll always drag. So you just got to find the right balance to get that thing on there. Right. And you can see when I go up to the top, I kind of lift up a little bit. So then that makes the cut-in that I did and the roller on the wall tie in well together. And you're just going to want to keep moving this along the wall. You never want to start right next to your other line. Roll that out flat. And then you can see there's like a line right here. And you just want to make sure to roll over that. And then any spots where you can see that there's a line. So this has quite a bit of paint left in the roller. You never want to have a lot of paint when you're trying to get edges, because you'll send drips all the way down the side. That's not very good. So you just want to make sure, prime it up, make sure there's no drips, and then you can just get close to the edge. You don't want to go over it yet. Get close and then go ahead and go back over it. And now when you're rollering, you can see any of the spots that you missed real easy. Like there's a hole right down here, and it's real easy to see when you're painting. I usually like to go across areas like this. We're just going to work ourselves back and forth across here. And this is being a lot more difficult than it needs to be with this roller being old and not rolling properly. So you just want to make sure to keep your paint with you so you don't have to waste time walking back over. Now if you look here, you can see some holidays and whatnot. It is very useless to try and touch this after you put the paint on. You need to make sure to let it dry, because if you try to start going over this, you're just going to pull the paint off. So roller is primed, going down away from yourself. We're just going to work this area here. So we're getting close to the edge. We've used up a lot of the paint. And now we're going to go ahead. I always like to use this side of the roller. It just seems to work better without getting drips. And if you get too much built up on the side there, you can just angle it. And then you can see right here, there's a good amount of paint in there, so you just make sure to feather out your edges. Never try and go up on a corner, always come down over it. Make sure to feather in your tops. If you're a first time painter, your painting will probably look like this anyways if your roller works or not. So, just follow along, you'll do fine. The key here, no matter how you're rolling, the long strokes with the nice roller make it really nice to get the paint on and get done fast. But the key here is you don't want any drips. So if you need to do shorter, smaller rolls, that's fine. You want to go across it and then come back to get any lines. So there's a couple lines in here, and we're going to get over those. We only have a little bit of wall left right here, so I didn't put a lot on there. Kind of tighten the corner here. Get the Neil technique going on. Neil Diamond, you know. You can see where the roller's dragging. I've been working on the railroad all the live. Oh, hey, anyways, Jacob Kurtenbach with themanservices.com. I hope this helped you. And if you have any questions, you can always go to my website, my email address, all my contact info's on there. You can email me or you can just comment on the blog. Let me know how this helped. Alright, happy painting.
I'm the man, I'm the man, I'm the man. Yes I am, yes I am, yes I am. I'm the man, I'm the